Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Technique Thursday. Today, I'm going to do a gesso resist technique, and I'm going to be creating in my KJV Journaling Bible with the She Is Loved Bible page kit. Another girl in our series. Isn't this great? We had She Is Free and now we have She Is Loved. So kind of like a hippie theme. So I wanted to do just kind of a fun little background with it with stencil and some watercolors. So we'll just put that to the side. I'm going to prep my page with some Art Basics clear gesso. So let's get started with that. Every once in a while I will use this just to do a little brush up on how to gesso a page. And I always gesso because I never know what I'm going to do on the page. And I don't mind like the little bit of a bleed through, but I also don't want it soaking through to the next page. So I just gesso. It's a personal preference to do it. So yes, so how's your day? What's new and exciting in your world? Here, there's not much new and exciting. It's so quiet out here. Not much happens. A deer runs through the forest or a horse may whinny or something, but nothing too crazy goes on here for sure. All right, so we did the one coat. We'll give it a quick dry and do the second coat, and then we're good to go. So I just put, I buy the Ranger craft mats and I cut them in pieces to fit in my Bible. I have some long pieces that I keep on my desk, but I usually just cut them in half so that I can slip them between my pages easily. So that's kind of cool. Yes, it's hot here. It is so hot here. Oh my goodness, what is going to happen? Like in Canada where I live, usually we have, you know, in the winter we'll have 1 week of really, really cold, like the -30 kind of cold. And then in summer we'll have, you know, a week or so of like really, really hot temperatures. Well, this year it has been hot. It's August. It has been hot since June. We're just breaking records over and over again. And I say it all the time, but you ladies that live like in Arizona and Florida and where it's hot all the time, I have no idea how you survive. I just hide in my basement, which I'm very glad for because in our old house, the studio used to be upstairs in this room over my garage. And it faced south and it was so hot. So now I face kind of, I think, west a little bit, but my studio is in the basement. We have a walkout basement, so I have this big, huge window next to the studio, and oh yeah, so it's just great. So I'm downstairs, so I don't have an air conditioner buzzing in my head. I don't have hot sun. I just get to enjoy life and sit in a nice, cool basement. So 2 coats Art Basics clear gesso, and now a little bit of a resist. So what I'm going to do is, first off, I'm going to do a resist with, this is the Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous, and it is called Scribbles Layering Stencil. So I'm just going to peel that out. I should have done that before. And I love this KJV because it's such wide margins. And I'm just going to open up. This is white gesso. I use clear gesso first. And for this technique, I'm going to use a white gesso. The only thing I do miss in my studio, I'll tell you this, is that in this house that we bought, it has carpet downstairs. And I had just flooring in my studio before. So with carpet, I tell ya, I'm so worried. I kept saying to Hubs that I need to get a big area rug because I don't want to get the rug dirty. And he goes, we're going to take out the floor. So to do this, I'm just doing my little pouncer from Martha Stewart and clear white gesso. And I'm just gessoing all these little flowers. So the idea is that the watercolor is going to go over top of this and still show the white through. It may get a little bit colored, but we should still be able to see the pattern. So we'll put it down, and I'm not too concerned if the whole pattern shows or not. So we'll just keep going to the edge of the page here. And we're going to cover most of it up anyway, so not too concerned. All right, so there we have it. We have our little gessoed stencil. I'm going to just heat that up. I hope you can see it in the lights. You could probably see the shine. Maybe I'll turn this light up a little bit so it's not shining right on the page for us. So we do want to dry this really, really well. And if I wasn't doing a video, I would probably leave this sit for half a day on my desk. But I am shooting videos in between conference calls today for work. So I'm kind of on a little bit of a schedule today. Yeah. So exciting stuff, I tell ya. Ooh, this is going to be pretty. I haven't used this stencil in a very long time. Okay, that seems pretty dry. Okay, so let's cover up this. We'll go wash the stencil after. I have all these little white doodads coming here. We'll just brush them to the side. All right, so what I'm going to do next is I just have my good old Michael's watercolors here. And I think the girls are purple, so I'm going to do purple. But I'm going to do like a really light wash. I'm going to do this right here so you can all see it. I just have a cup of water and my paintbrush. So I'm going to put lots of water into this purple to make it really light because I don't want it that dark. So what this watercolor is going to do is just go in between where the stencil is. We'll still be able to see the pattern with the gesso. And I'm not using a lot of color, I'm using a lot of water. And then you can take a towel or something if you want to brush this off and just have the white showing. You can just grab a, kitchen towel, or I have my old art towel here, so we can just dab, and then you'll see the purple is underneath, but you can still see the white. Don't you love my art towel? I tell you, I need a new one. So I'm just going to get that all nice and damp in there. And then I think what I'm going to do is carry this painting down into here. So yeah, these are just cheap Michael's watercolors. I think I got them for like $5 or something like crazy, right? Okay. Alrighty. So then I'll just leave my brush in the water for now. We can put the watercolors away. And then we're going to give this a dry because we want it nice and dry, and we can dab with our towel, my messy towel. Put that away too. I can't find anything. I have no idea where my paper towels are, where my studio towels are. I know I keep complaining how unorganized my studio is. I really need to get on it. But Hubs is putting together these doors for my cabinet I bought, and I can't really organize the cabinet until the doors are in, because then I'll just have to take everything out again. So that is nice and dry. So yay. Okay, I'm just gonna put this here because it's getting really sticky, and then grab our stickers and see what we're going to do. So what I've done is I have combined this kit along with I got a few of the this is on another sticker sheet over in the corner. I used the speech bubbles to do kind of, I wanted just to combine some things. So let's put the girl down first. I think I'm going to use her. I'm going to use my brown girl today. And I kind of like that there's faces and some that don't have faces. So I'm going to put her right here. And then I'm going to put the speech bubbles like she's talking. And for my verse today, I chose Romans verse 8:37 to 39. For I am sure that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor rulers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor powers, nor height, nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God. And isn't that God's love for us is so immense, and it can just triumph everything and anything. And that is just, I think it's just beautiful. His love is overpowering some days. And I think I'm going to tuck these flowers. This didn't really cut well on the little scanning cut. He really did not a great job here. I'm telling you. He kind of cut some white and he cut some other things. I'm just going to get my little beehive scissors here and clean some of this up, because it's kind of crazy. I don't know what he was thinking he was cutting, but well, it's not much better, is it? Well, we're just gonna have to go with it. So we'll put this here, and I want to tuck flowers behind it. So I'm just going to grab some of these and pop them behind the stuff. All right, scan and cut. I got so excited to do the video, then realized I hadn't even cut out the stuff yet. So funny. So I had to run to scan and cut, and Hub says, I thought you were shooting a video. And I said, I am shooting a video. I just kind of got ahead of myself and I didn't even cut the kit out yet. I said I knew what I wanted to do, but I hadn't done it yet. So there, we can cover up some of those lines with that. And I hope you can see this, like the page and how cool the technique turned out. And I will show you that. Well, I guess I could pick it up now and show it to you. Just want to make sure we can all see this. I think it's really cool. I love the purple. So just make sure that we put that back in the camera, because, you know, sometimes I put it off camera and that's kind of funny. So we've got that. We've got our girl, and we've got another flower here. So let's take that, and maybe we'll just poke it right in here. So just kind of surround it with flowers. I always put the title at the top, but this time I thought I'd do something a little bit different and do it more kind of in the middle of the page. Change it up a bit. And I should have printed this on clear and white. I've been on a real white kick lately with my stickers. So, and I love this kiss cut that the scan and cut does, because then you can just pull the stickers right off your sheet. And in all the videos, I do use the scan and cut for my things so I can take them off easier. Otherwise, you'd have to sit and watch me cut out elements, and I really don't think you want to do that. Pretty sure you don't. I have to find a place for the feathers, but I'm not sure where I'm going to put the feathers yet. But I'm just having fun, you know, finding my supplies again and trying them out and going, oh, look at these cool stencils I found, and look at these other things I found, and it's just fun to play. So I think that I'm going to leave my page as is. So take different kits and put them together. You guys are so awesome with that, and that's what I'm learning, is to go back. And I was thinking, I want to have the verse somehow in here, and so I thought, oh, the speech bubbles would be great, and the colors matched, and I was pretty happy. So all in all, my page is done. I just have to do my little tab, which I will do, and we call it a day. So I just wanted to stop by quick and say hi to everybody and see how your day was going. I'll be in praise and pray. I want y'all to have an amazingly blessed day. I will see you next week on Technique Thursday. Bye-bye.